Nothing gets my adrenaline pumping more than playing my favorite 90s Doom clone that's mixed with my favorite cereal. Oh yeah. Wait, what's this? Warhammer? What are you doing here? You want to be in the video game too? That would be awesome. So back in 1996, my parents bought this Acer Aspire. Now, I didn't have a lot of games on this. In fact, the most violent game I had played up to that point was Lemmings, until a friend of mine came over and he slapped down 2 floppy disks, and one of them was the shareware version of Doom, and the other was the shareware version of Hexen, and oh my god, it was incredible. I also got into Warhammer, probably about 8 years ago. I was a little late to the train. It's really good. But why am I talking about both of these things together? Well, because of Boltgun. Boltgun is exactly what it looks like it's going to be. It's an amalgamation between old school Doom and Warhammer. That's it. That's what you're paying for, that's what you're getting, and it does it really, really well. So let's get into the pros. It's just a good shooter. That's really what it is. It's just a good old school shooter. It's fast, it's accurate, it's punchy, the gunplay is great. You have some variety on the guns, which is also a lot of fun. The quotes that you can actually say as a Space Marine are great. The lore is accurate, although not very deep, which is odd for a Warhammer game, but it's perfect for what this game is. All you need to know is you are a beaky Ultramarine out there to purge the heretic. You get exactly what you pay for, and that is glorious. The kind of middling stuff. The melee. Melee in this universe is supposed to be visceral. You have chain axes, chain swords, blades that can tear people asunder. And in this game, you have that, and you can see that the chainsword does have some visceral action to it. But it's just one action, and it's a bit repetitive. Still a lot of fun. Let's talk about a few cons. The level design gets a bit repetitive. You can get lost in it. It's not something that you can just turn your mind off and run through. There's times where you're going to be backtracking. There's times where you might get lost because the visual elements in the world don't really lead you to where you need to go necessarily. Yes, this is a key card gathering game. It's a throwback to Doom, but yeah, maybe you lose track of where that door is. Or, oh, I don't know, you kind of go in circles around the same statue about 15 times because you don't realize that there's a doorway hidden in the back corner. There's things like that that happen in this game. Also, the weapons themselves just have one mode. Does kind of feel limiting. And the power-ups you get don't do a whole lot to your weapons, usually just making them slightly more powerful, fire faster, or fire just more bullets, period. So, yeah, they're okay. Not great. And yes, you will get into purge modes where you're just doing a wave shooter over and over and over again. It is a standard thing that will happen in every level, and yeah, it can get repetitive, but that's okay, because what I find from this game is that it works better in small spurts, picking it up and playing a level or two here and there. You don't get burned out, the repetition doesn't sink in, the simplicity of the guns and the combat works in those small segments. Yes, you can sit down and burn through this entire game, but it works better if you just play it in small segments at a time. Overall, it's just a wonderful game. If you want to play a game like this, you can get exactly what you see. Everything I am showing you is the game. Yes, there are more weapons. Yes, there's a few more enemies. But in the end, what you're seeing on screen here is what you would pay for when you get the game. There is no mask. There's nothing hiding. It is exactly what you get. And for that, I'm actually happy, because this is exactly what I wanted.
In the name of the Emperor, I will purge the heretic. Ah, glory to mankind.